Welcome to Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part we put together this very simple base so that I've now got an operational platform to be able to build a CV. And what I'd also like to say is a big thank you for your comments and feedback. Somebody actually pointed out that I had the wrong ammunition in here. I had 30mm and I took the 15mm out. The reason for that is that I made a bit of a mistake. I actually put 15mm sentry guns on the roof instead of the 30mm cannons. So it wasn't the fact that I had the wrong ammunition, I actually just had the wrong turrets. And after finishing the video, what I did is I came in here and I gutted out everything that was not actually a block, looking for Cobalt Alloy, and I got enough to do a couple of upgrades to the ship. What I've actually done is I've put a couple of rocket launchers on. We've got some ammunition. I've also installed a Pentaxic tank down the back there, simply because I was actually fiddling around and I accidentally started building it and I didn't want to cancel it. So we've now got a Pentaxic tank in there, and what I really need to do now is go out and find some Cobalt Alloy. And so to that end, what we're going to do is put the thrusters on. Need some fuel. Lots of let's go into, don't think we got any fuel in, not sure. Wow, I didn't realize how low on the fuel I was getting. Okay, we're gonna have to come over here and pick up some fuel. Not, life could be a little bit interesting. I think I've got part of these which I think I can put in. Got a couple of these. We're going to need some Promethium actually. Let me just see if I, okay, we're going to need to unlock some fuel cells as well. I think that's no miscellaneous. Right, well, go for the bigger ones. Although I don't think that I can make the big ones in here, can I? Well, we'll just get it to push out part of those, and then we're here. Player Merlin, fuel. Take the rest with us just in case. In the cargo. Yeah, I didn't. Oops. And just get up here. And if you're interested, adding the Pentaxic tank and the 2 missile launchers, they still give me. I've still got about 3,000 left for a potential upgrade. Now, what I want to do is we're going to come out and maybe have a crack at the abandoned outpost, but first what I want to do is go for the unknown artifact. I think Argos has been added to your... Okay, what are you firing at? Obviously something's got a bit too close, but I don't think it's hostiles. No, okay, we're fine. Somebody also posted an interesting comment about the fact that the ships tend to fly lopsided, and I've got a feeling that this is partly due to the way that the weight is now distributed with when you've got container blocks on the ship. The ship seems to be a lot more sensitive to weight distribution now than it used to be. I think this is something you do need to consider when you're actually building ships now, where you put the, especially when you've got like a really large massive storage. What I like to try and do is put the actual container controller on the center line of the ship, but it still doesn't always seem to work. But we're just going to keep going out this way. I'll scan and we'll see if we can get to that artifact. And what I want to do is try and do it the quick way. We'll just load up some missiles. Don't want to be too extravagant with the missiles. Little copper deposit here. One thing I am thinking, and I'm open to suggestions here, guys. If any of you know a very cheap mining hover vehicle or even a mining SV, because I don't want to spend lots of time trying to mine down resources. Okay, so I think we should get to the artifact. The reason I'm going for the ancient artifact first, because that's got a whole series of good loot boxes in, which is going to be a very quick win. So that's something I do want to do. It's also just below it is a couple of Promethians. So what we could do, and there's also an unknown structure there, but I think I've done that. There it is, that's what I'm looking for. It's hidden down here. We've got 2 small Promethium deposits here. And so what we're going to do is go in the quick way with this. I don't want to fight all through the bug uglies, especially as the fact I still don't have a med station. So what we're going to do is come in here and line up the base here. If we can find it, I think the power supply is roughly about there. That going through. Okay, let's just get it lined up here. Obviously, these are being a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be. That's right, I might spend all my missiles just trying to get into here. That's it. Just managed to see the core. We get in close now. We might be able to get some fuel out of this. Let me just get in reasonably, just down a bit. At 782. Normally you don't get the fuel from here. I'll take it. And because we've now wrecked this. Oops. Get out, pull away. So we've wrecked this part of the base. What we should be able to do now is come in somewhere about here. And just on top of the ship. And I don't want to retrieve, I'm just going to salvage. We need to hook to the cargo. You in there, shove you in there. Hello guys. Of course there's nobody in here. We got some laser cells, titanium. I know this is cheating, but in the current situation, I have to put that down on here. Somebody also passed a comment about putting ingots into the workshop, and I'll be honest, I agree with the sentiment, but of course there are now technologies which will help you with the, I think I've got an EVA boost. Ooh, Cobalt Alloy, that's nice. We got here personal shield generator. When consumed, in cases that shoot user with a nearly impenetrable force field protection, virtually for 30 seconds. Well, that'd be certainly worth taking. That, I want that. What am I doing? Just put that there. I give that personal. It's the first time I've ever encountered a personal force. What we got here as well. Health injectors. Maybe we'll keep that with us as well. And then let's just come here and cancel that. Put the EVA boost in there. And then we'll go up through the base. Because up here we got a couple of red containers. A nice epic weapon would be very much appreciated. Come on. And more power cells. Four small optronics bridges would be quite useful. Hyper upgrade kit. Got some Esterium. Step in the right direction. Zarkos, look at this. Wow. This is a veritable gold mine. 11,000 credits. One thing I wouldn't mind trying to find is if there's any. I don't think there's anything else in here of great value. I don't think this is that. Oh, you can scrap the salvage the generator, oxygen tanks as well, just for a little bit of resources. I don't think this actually has oxygen in it, so let's cancel that. I think because we got those power cells, I don't need to actually resort to mining any Promethium. Not at the moment. I'll just have to do that off camera. Just shove that in there. Kind of a little bit full. In fact, I think what I will do is I will actually mine the Promethium before we go to the and an outpost. So, where's the Promethium deposits? You are meant to be here. There we are. We'll just come down into here. Small Promethium deposit. And there might be some bug uglies around here, so we have to be a little bit careful. Hear something moving around in the murk. Okay. It's a little bit kind of sluggish. I think it's a little bit overloaded. I wouldn't mind. Ah, got you. Level off. Apologies, it's all a little bit murky. Can't even see where he is. I think he's got to be here somewhere. I'm just gonna jump out very quickly. I've expanded some ammunition, killing you. Where are you? Fences. There is. What do we get for that? A little bit of neodymium and a tiny bit of stone dust. Not exactly the greatest of resources, but we'll take it. And we'll just land here. Turn the thrusters off. Guided missile. Actually quite like the fact in Reforged Eden you actually get a little bit more information than what you used to get before. Just put that there. Break that link. We'll just shove that there. Is there somebody outside? Okay, there's another one. Okay. Give away. Oops. And thrusters off again. Yeah, that time. A bit of magnesium, a little bit of titanium ore. And not vast quantities, but certainly take that. Offload that. Keep that because we're going to need it. Got a grenade launcher. We probably just picked up, and we'll just keep that protection. We might need it. So what we're going to do now is just make sure that we got that hooked. We don't have that much space for the Promethium, but we'll get a little bit before we haul it back to base. Right guys, what I'm going to do now is just get the maximum amount of Promethium I can get, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm getting a bit worried about this. Maybe the ship would get a bit overloaded. So turn the thrusters on. What I've done is I've mined about 70 Promethium, but it's just so painfully slow. And yeah, the ship's getting very overloaded. So, and you can see I've got 20% of that. So what we're going to do now is just fly back towards the our base. In fact, what I should do is mark it now. So we should be marked actually. Was it? Yeah, abandoned vessel yard there, 8.73 kilometers. So just head back to the base and offload all this stuff. Now, of course, there's a very real possibility that we may have a base attack when we get there, but that's the way it is. So here we are, we're just approaching the abandoned vessel yard, and we're just getting close and getting close to our base. What are you guys firing at? I'm just a bit curious to see what. Oh, they're killing these insect things out here. We might need to make an adjustment to the. I don't want you wasting my ammunition. I wonder how much ammunition these guys have actually wasted shooting down rubbish. Okay, thrusters off. So look. We've used 120 ammunition already on rubbish. Change that. I need a new group. Let's add a group. Won't cancel. Call it main events. Okay. What we're going to do is add you guys to main defense. Main defense. You're not gonna shoot. Basically, you're not gonna shoot bases. Drives. Going for us. So what that would mean is these cannon turrets will now only engage that. The normal turrets. Where's the sentry guns gone? Where did we put the sentry guns? Where are you then? There they are. Oh, we got the sentry. Ah, I didn't need to create a new group. And we'll just leave these guys on that there. Okay. I didn't realize that this was split into two separate groups. That's brilliant, actually. Part of the mysteries of playing in Reforged Eden. Base. Let's just get stuff into here. Lots and lots of nice, good stuff stacked up. In there, some salt. We'll leave that in the cargo box. Don't crash that out. And then I think logistics 3. I think we'll use logistics 3 for anything that's not Promethium slammers, health, body temperature. I'm not sure. A little bit wary about things like that actually. So there, put that there. probably put the what we got here in the fridge. Do what I normally do is keep everything in the fridge. Maybe for the moment we'll put that in there. We can go and sell the salt, make a bit of extra cash. So we got everything there. Let me just see. Turn the thrusters on. Can I make ammunition? Yeah. My box. No. 1, 2, 3. We'll replace this. Need to cut some trees down as well. If I actually got quick look here, we got chainsaw. I actually need some what we call it. Some biofuel. And we offer. Well, we're going to go out and take down a surface POI, so I don't think we're actually going to need too much of that defense there. I'm just going to go there. Right, I think actually what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do a bit of a milk run now, because we do need some of the stuff to keep everything going. And we'll leave the actual other POI until the next part. What I'm going to do is turn the thrusters on. And I'm going to go looking for some trees over there. Like a kind of wooded area over here, I think. Let's see what we can find. There's some a lot of trees over here, so we'll just go and collect those. Maybe if we get close to the water, we might actually find some biomass scrapings to get a little bit more medication. Yeah, there's some trees here, so we're down here. Turn the thrusters off. It's going through a lot of oxygen as well at the moment. And chainsaw. Oops, don't want that. Up there. The cut Merlin cargo. And we're just going to go and got a easy thing. We're now going to enjoy the grind of the game. That's bad. That's pretty good. We got 8 logs in one go. 6 from that one. Fine from that one, that's pretty good. Doubt we get anything from this. No. Some purple leaves here. I think we go for the bigger trees over here. Some of these. Getting plant fiber from these. Just got plant fiber from them. Okay, a couple more and then we'll just head back to base. Another one over here. I think that should be enough to go on with. We've got 65 logs, a little bit of plant protein and stuff. So just work our way back to the ship and come here. And whoops, put down the thrusters. Oh, thrusters are still on. Aha. Thrusters on. What we'll do is those guys in the fridge. Just put a little bit of plant fiber in there as well, because we need to make anything that needs food. It's a bit lopsided again. Actually do need some food, so let's see if we can do a bit of hunting on the way back as well. Anything here that's... Oh, and there's got to be somebody around here that wants to die. Sorry, guys, but... Yeah. Got some milk as well, that could be quite useful. I think some of the things that weren't quite so useful are now a little bit more useful. I think milk actually, yeah, it gets rid of the effects of bad trip. And you can get bad trip a lot more now than you used to be able to. Because of, so you can get hit, if you take certain drugs, it gives you a bad trip as well. So you do need to carry that type of medication with you. Just here. I think we're... You're stuck up against the tree, so... Sorry about that. But I need the meat and food, otherwise I could die of starvation. Out here, a bit of copper and stuff out here as well. See, we're here. I think I've got more alien thorn than I know what to do with. Wow, he's certainly legging it away. Got him. I think that's probably enough to be going on with. Also, we've got 45 meat, 6 milk. That would be... I think that would suit our purposes. We're just going to jump back into the ship. Okay, we'll just... Oops. Shut that into the... fridge. Whoops. Right, so we got up into all the meat. Player's got the meat, isn't it? So that. So, oh, we got some antiparasitic injections. We pick those up. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I actually need to lug the bike around on the... Let me go into this one. Oops, not on this one. Don't really want it. I suppose we're gonna have to put it in the cargo container then. I didn't really want to do that, but because there's... Oh, I guess I've got... So we're just gonna head back to base. See what I should be able to do. Sorry about this. Player Merlin. Bridge 1. Bridge. Just makes it a little bit easier. We got a spice, we can make one of those just for there. We can make about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Just keep a bit of raw meat for other purposes. And we're just... It was a little bit overloaded then. And we'll just come back into here. Under there, thrusters off. And what we'll do is Base. We've got 630 now. Logistics. And then cargo. Offload that, and put that in there. The difference with the logs. In fact, we're in work. Got plenty of stuff in there. And what we'll do is, so I can't come here, player. What we'll do is knock out about 10 of those because in case we need them. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. There's one thing I do want to do before we do is just check. It says that we can actually be attacked now. So, there's attack at any time, but we're not going to get attacked. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will be going over and having a crack at the abandoned outpost. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.